Hey y'all, great evening. This your boy Great Vibes on 10 for the win. Y'all, it's good to see y'all again on tonight. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I know that I know I told you all I was gonna go live earlier today. I didn't. I do apologize. Simply because I was gathering more information. I had to get more content um um put together. Um So I said, you know what? I'll just do a longer live on tonight. So YouTube, I'm going to do a two-part live tonight. So YouTube, what I'm going to do is, we're going to do this topic here, and then I'm gonna end the live, and then redo the. We're going to go right back live like a few seconds later, and then we're going to do the other segment. So the YouTube videos won't be so long. Okay. Again, they showing out already on YouTube. Uh, let's see, everybody that's on YouTube, thank y'all so much for coming in. Michelle, it's good to see you. Anawa, it's good to see you. Megan, it's good to see you. Randy, it's good to see you. Tanja, it's good to see you in the building. Haram, I see you at work, but good to see you. Nikki, it's good to see you. Nikki Livers, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Y'all look like y'all knocking the live goal out already. Thank you so much for that. On the wall, you knocking it out too. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your super chat. Brittany, Randy said, Brittany, you are a dummy. So I guess y'all know who this woman is. Um, Randy, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. So everybody that's coming in on YouTube, y'all come on in. Let's get those hearts up. Let's get those likes up. If you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And also, y'all see the live goal. Let's go ahead and get that live goal knocked out. We already got 3 people out of 10 to go ahead and knock it out. So thank y'all so much, everybody on TikTok. Thank y'all so much for coming in. I see we got Laura in the house. We got Latanya in the house. We got Shakira in the house. We got Miss Outlaw in the building. We got Shandu in the house. We got K Soka, Kasuka, Kasoka. We got Kasoka in the house. We got Ruby Ann in the house. We got Veronica, Delta, Unique, Shay, Alama. Everybody's coming in. Bounce the Peach. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Look like that y'all already start working on the I really ain't got to say too much of anything. Y'all already working on the live goal. We got Raven. Thank you so much for the Sunday bowl. How did that taste? Laura, thank you so much for the Sunday bowl. Ruby Ann, thank you so much for your daily heart meat. Uh, Raven Feather, thank you so much for the Raven snail and also the fudge cream. All right. Laura, Celeste, thank you so much for your daily heart meat. Let's see, who else do I have? Shakira, thank you so much for your daily heart meat. Shay, uh, Aim, thank you so much for your roses. I see Shandu is already throwing the Go Populous in the house. Same thing with Shakira. She's throwing the Go Populous in the house. I really appreciate that. Again, man, thank y'all so much for coming in. So YouTube, once again, we're gonna have 2 segments. All right, we're going to continue with TikTok. So YouTube, we're going to knock out this title. Then what I'm gonna do is when I'm gonna end the live on YouTube only. Then we're gonna restart it. So just give me when I restart it, just give me like 30 seconds, and just everybody, all of y'all come right, right on back. So Randy, when people come in, just remind them if you don't mind that after we get done knocking out this topic, we're going to restart it so we won't have a long drawn out YouTube video. All right. Mal to do, thanks so much for your $4.99 super chat. Look like 4 y'all out of 10 is already knocking it out. So I appreciate it. Finding Dangerous, thank you so much for sharing the live. Shay, good to say hi to you. I really appreciate that. So let me give y'all an update on the I need to give y'all some shout outs to a few of you all. Need to do a few shout outs. Let's do this. I am going to shout everybody on TikTok that has did that has the um uh the gift gallery. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to the people that has already started knocking out the gift gallery. All right, so it's 9 out of 15 that has been completed already on the gift gallery. Everybody's coming in on TikTok. So I want to give a shout out to Minerva, Shandu, Cooper, Shandu, Tamara, Shandu, Rubian, and Rubian. So those the people that have been knocking out the gift gallery. So we got 9 out of the 15 that's already done. I really wanted it done. I really wanted it done last night so it can put us in the rankings. So if y'all can tonight, y'all let's go ahead and knock out that gift gallery. All right. Again, when y'all do that, y'all just don't know how much that supports the channel. That supports the channel in a huge way. And again, this channel has been on the back burner for almost 5 years. So due to the fact that you all have been pushing this channel out, y'all have been knocking out the gift gallery. First time starting last week, y'all see that we are already in the B leagues. So that's thanks to everybody that has given to the platform on TikTok. So let's go ahead and knock out the gift gallery tonight, YouTube. That will really be, I'm talking about that will be such an amazing thing, all right? I just don't want to feel like that, when I come here, I don't want to feel like that I'm just like begging or something. Like just begging. I'm just trying to push it out. All right. Rand, it's too early for a song. We just got started. Um, Megan said we have a really good group. We do. We do. Y'all did that. Y'all did that. I'm gonna get hyped up in a second. I promise you. I'm gonna get hyped up in a second. I promise you. Um, so Savage, good to see you. Lyric, I'm gonna let you know. I've been bragging about the video you put together. So man, I really appreciate that. That right there was like free marketing. So Savage, I really appreciate the video that you put together uh from the platform. It just things like that just tell me how much you all support the platform, and how much you all enjoy the content. Y'all enjoy when I bring my country ass behind this microphone, be crashing the fuck out, and be talking crazy as hell. And what you did, I appreciate it. All right. Um, Megan said, please play the song 5 times. We go, what the hell? All right. Um, yes, Shadu, that video was fire. You said we'll be crashing out too. I'm definitely gonna be crashing out. So again, y'all, everybody's coming in on TikTok. If you all can remind people when they come in, let them know to go ahead and knock out the gift gallery. All right, we got 9 out of 15 done. I need y'all to just look deep in your soul. I need some of y'all to reach back in the side of your spine, down through your L5, L6, and L7. Reach down in that booty bone and tell yourself, I'm about to clean up Great Vibes gift gallery. Can you do that for me? I really appreciate it. Let's get that knocked out tonight. All right. So we're not going to do too much monologuing. I am not going to recap on yesterday because the way that ended last night when Miss Outlaw, her few last words, we're going to end it like that. She said a lot of words of encouragement. Um, um, she's a very grateful woman, due to the fact that you all have came and supported her. Even even at her dark, in her darkest hour. And I'm talking about uh, mentally. Y'all came through. Y'all really came through and just poured out support towards this young lady, because y'all got to look at it like this. This channel is really her only voice. Tori and Shelly been going around social media, hopping on different platforms, using different content creators to push their voice, around this world. And I'm grateful to have this platform for her to have a voice to try to fight back against all of this nonsense, all of this backlash she's been receiving on her and also her family. So I just feel like it's a privilege, it's an honor, uh, you know, to release my platform to this young lady. And again, I never asked anything in return. The only thing I want in return is for Miss Outlaw to seek justice. That's it. That's really it. We didn't sit behind this platform for the past year, dealing with these individuals, dealing with their accusations, dealing with their traumatic stories and all the lies that they have pushed out on these platforms. And y'all know it. We've been doing this day and night, day in and day out, to try to debunk every single story she put out there. And I remember having this talk with Miss Outlaw. I told her, hey, this not gonna happen overnight. She been pushing content on social media for what, 5 years. So, will this go away? No. The internet is forever. However, whatever you push out on the internet, I don't listen. The amount of the hole that Tori has dug for herself. The way she have belittled, her own um her, her own family tree. That's just not something you just can wipe away. I could see if she did this, at a family reunion, or she did this at family dinners, or she have done this, where it's just only the family can hear this and they can sit back and talk about it and they can discuss, hey, where did we go wrong? How can I be a better father, or how can I be a better mother? To you, if you want to have those conversations, it is it things that I can improve on, so you can express yourself a little bit better, right? Because you feel like that I'm not listening or I'm not paying attention. And I just want to hear more from you. Tori didn't go that route. Tori went the route of social media. So instead of her going out here to encourage others or motivate others how to navigate in difficult situations, instead she used her platforms to manipulate, to tear down, to lie, to deceive, um, to steal. Um, she used her platform uh, uh, to be a real life narcissist. And I'm not a doctor, so I can't call her that. She just have the traits of it, based on how she manipulate her stories, not speaking the truth in its entirety. Number one is you shouldn't be saying anything about your family on social media, period. So if she do have children out there in the world, they're going to see this one day. They're going to question her one day. Well, mom, you said you was with all these people, and you said that your intermediate family was unalive. They was deceased in your eyes. How you going to explain to your children all this foolishness, all this mess you put out on social media? How you going to explain to your children, um, you know, how this woman, how this white woman that you called a mother, and we know our grandmother is Miss Outlaw, so why do you call her mother? How did y'all meet? You got to be prepared for these questions. Because one thing about children, they love to ask questions. So while you ran around and made, laughing and joking and giggling and making mockery of, you talking about millions of uh, uh, trafficking survivors. You made a mockery of them. You have shitted in their faces. For you to sit here and take real stories. You sit up on the internet all day long and listen to other stories and look at these movie clips, and you tie all this bullshit in with the help of Shelley, and you express it as if you were the character. This happened to you. That's someone that's very delusional. That's someone that's very sick in the mind. Do you know if you're doing wrong? I don't know. But if you decide to wake up one day, if you decide to listen to your mother, your biological mother, knowing that the whole time she was looking out for you, because this is what you like to do, Tori. You like to listen to what your mother say on my channel, and you will fish for words that didn't agree with your spirit. You will fish for words that you don't agree with. You look at every conversation as a opportunity to be rebellious, not just listening to the um, no, not just listening to the conversation as a whole, not trying to understand what your mother is saying. Maybe, yeah, can your mother be a little vocal? Yes. But she wouldn't be like this if you wasn't on social media dogging her and her family out. Yes, she loves you as a mother, but she loves you from a distance. You have caused enough damage to your entire family. It's your family that don't want to have nothing to do with you, including your father. Most important, one thing I do know is daughters need their fathers more than their mothers. More than their mothers. Because the father will teach his daughter balance, patience. How to read the room. This is why you're around social media, cussing, hollering, making accusations, bouncing all over the place. You're out of control. Your father didn't take that opportunity away from you. You did. You dismissed your father out of your life. Tori, you did that. Tori, you dismissed your mother out of your life. You dismissed all 5 of your sisters out of your life. Your nieces, your nephews, your extended family, you did that. So don't get on the internet talking about people that don't come looking for you or nobody never said anything, Tori. You didn't want that. The damage was already done. Now, however, we do talk about forgiveness over here. Forgiveness is a key component in all of our lives. Yes, people can do you wrong. People can do you right. But if you felt so much violated, how come you didn't have a conversation with your mother? Well, my mother didn't want to listen. My mother was too busy. My mother was always at work. My mother was doing this. My mother was doing that. Let me tell you something, sweetheart. Your mother has showed us videos, not videos, photos. That's a correction. Photos of you all the way up to the age of 14. You was very well kept. Your hair was always done, very long hair. Meaning when your mother do your hair, that means you are sitting between her legs and that time is right there. See, a lot of times we make excuses how, when, where, why we can't bond with individuals. That's maybe our spouses or our parents. We make excuses. It may not come in a way that you want it to come, but when the opportunity presents itself, you should take advantage. That goes along with reading the room. But you know, we're dealing with a generation to where this generation want things now. They want it at the moment. If they snap their fingers, they want it right then and there. And we wonder why our generation are lost. We wonder why, relationships are falling apart, and mother daughters are not communicating. The father and son, they have a terrible relationship. So where do we go from here? Tori, every time you come on the internet, and while I'm talking, y'all, I need everybody to tap on the screen, and also y'all get into their gift gallery, all right? Let's knock that gift gallery out. Tori, you spend a lot of time behind that microphone on that phone. What we hear is issues and problems, but what we don't hear is solutions. We don't hear plan of actions. We don't hear, okay, this is what I have planned. This is what I'm going to do to execute this plan. You still running around with Shelly like you a 13-year-old little girl playing victim. How long do you expect this to last? We'll see. So don't act like you didn't hear what I just said. I hope you take what I said true to the heart and you read the fucking room, Tori. All right, so y'all, let's go ahead and get started. Let's get started. You said great job for the live, 9 times to 21 shares. That's freaking amazing. I really appreciate it. I want y'all to check out this first video. All right, we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So y'all, again, let's go ahead and knock that gift gallery out. Thank y'all so much. Let's go. Let me unmute this right here and let's go ahead and go for it. So we're going to start with this one.
Okay, this is segment 3. We're going to be dealing with the internal MK Ultra structure and what that looks like and how it was created. Internal systems aren't the same for every survivor.
Now listen, y'all. Okay, all right. Okay. Pamela, thank you so much for your $5 super chat. Mountain Dew, thank you so much for your $2 super chat. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Question, y'all. Question. Question. Um. Um. I have a question. How do Shelly know all of this information? Did she study this information? Did she study and presented this information to Tori? Did she study, present it, and to execute this mind control madness over this young lady? Or did Tori experience all these things that she's alleging right now when she was younger? Let's hear what Shelly have to say.
But just like houses, each one of us live in a different house. Each one of us has a different place where we stay. Whether you're in a tent, whether you're in a hotel, whether you're in a house, all those things look different, but they all have the basic tenants. They've got doors, they've got windows, they've got different rooms, etc. I'm going to describe what Allie's internal system looks like. The takeaways from this will be, number 1, that it was deliberately created. So the people doing the trauma, the raping, the torturing, the programming, deliberately put those things in place.
All right, back up. And y'all, So these alleged traumas was deliberately placed in Tori's mind. These was okay, all right, Shelly, we hear you. Nikki, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Okay, all right. If this was so much deliberately placed there, who did it? Right? We heard one already to where you said, the doctor that brought her into this world, the doctor that delivered her, he was part of this MK Ultra programming. All right, let's see what else you have to say.
Like there's almost a whole internal world in the MK system on the inside. In the last two segments, we talked about PTSD and we talked about triggers, flashbacks, and those types of things. Those are symptoms of the trauma that was done and how they go about creating. So those are the things that they did to create the splits. Now we're going to talk about how they structured an internal system in Allie's psyche, and how they placed everything, and everything is deliberate and deep. So when you're, as I'm talking and you're seeing how deep this goes, I want you to remember that it was put there on purpose by very evil people, that they use trauma, rape, torture, satanic rituals, extreme trauma to create this. So ask yourselves why. Why would somebody do this to another human? In Allie's system, there are 66 levels. I don't have the wherewithal to detail all of that out for you. I got to the Dollar Tree and grabbed a couple pieces of poster board and some markers, so I can give you some visuals of what it looks like and how Allie has described it to me. I'm not an artist, so if you're going to get lost on my art, this probably isn't the conversation for you because you're missing the whole point. In Allie's system, there are 66 levels. There are 4 of those levels that don't have any altars on them. There are foundational programming. One of the 2 or 3 of those levels have houses, and those are houses where she has been raped and tortured and abused. There are also portals in some of those 4.
So Tori have 66 levels. 4 of those levels are not being in use, but they are made up of houses where they house all these crazy stuff that happened to her. However, in these houses of these unused levels, there are portals. Okay.
Bottom levels, where sometimes they will take an altar from one of the different levels and take them down to that level and either do some programming, reinforce some trauma, do those kind of things. So it's kind of like the workstation on some of those levels, but out of the 62 levels left, there are 25 to 30 altars on each level. So you can do the math on that. I've documented probably about 240 altars right now. There are at least 100 altars that I've missed, and by missed, I either didn't write their name down, didn't think to ask their name, there was too much going on, they didn't have a name, they were deaf, they were blind, they weren't able to communicate. So there are at least 100 instances.
All right. Okay. All right. So Tori have altars that cannot hear. Tori have altars that cannot see. It's over 240 that she know of. 100 of them she just can't get a hold of. She can't get a hold to, a hold to those. But she was able to get a hold to those other 140. Chelsea, thank you so much for the super chat. Chelsea said Shelly is literally taking this from the character Crazy Jane on the show Doom Squad. Y'all go look it up. This is pathetic. Yes, Edie. Tori have over 100 altars that Shelly cannot take control of, but she know these altars are deaf and blind.
Altars that I've missed documenting, but by my count right now, there's probably about 240. The majority of the altars are under the age of 16 years old. There are
when I started this broadcast tonight, my mind was great. My mind was beautiful. I was somewhat level headed. We haven't even made it 4 minutes into the video, and I feel a loud damn thump on my left cranium from the bullshit that she have given us in the past 3 minutes and 54 seconds, and we got another 32 minutes to go. How long do y'all want me to keep up with this shit? But I have to play this video so y'all can understand the next video.
probably 5 that are over the age of 18. Allie, Maddie, there were 2 elderly women. They were 80-year-old altars from different levels. I've not seen them for a while.
Wait. Flag on the play. So, wait a minute. Boom. So, wait. So, you mean to tell me Tori have 80-year-old altars? Pearl and Cheryl. Pearl and Cheryl. We got more characters being unlocked. Tori have 80-year-old altars. You said she got 16-year-old and 7-year-old too, remember? Yeah, most of the altars are under the age of 16, according to Shelly. Thank you so much for dropping that in the chat, Randy. Appreciate it. Yeah, we just need 2 more people to knock that live goal out. Appreciate it.
And then there's one other altar that's above the age of 18. That doesn't mean that she's split during that time. That means that they have altars of all ages on each of the different levels.
ChatGPT, what's a future-proof business in 2025?
A future-proof business.
Wait.
This is real.
Wait. Wait. Is this what the fuck I think this is? Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna make this bigger. Ranny, ma'am, I need you to help me out. Ranny, these names look familiar. Edie, Randy, these names look familiar. Where did she pull these names from? Y'all, TikTok, let me make this bigger. If this is what I think it is, this right here is one dirty playing. This one dirty young lady. Hold on. Oh no, she didn't. No, this woman didn't. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. Hold on. Okay. Um. Thank you. Nikki. Listen, y'all. Um. Miss Outlaw, are you in the chat? Let me move this over a little bit. Miss Outlaw, do any of these names, are you familiar with any of these names? Y'all see this crap right here? It says the mother signature programs and her father. Yes, come up here and help me out with this for 1 second. Miss Outlaw, please tell me, please let me know I'm not crazy.
GV, you know what? This is why I become so damn vocal. This is why. This is why. This is why, because no one will ever understand how the fuck this feel to me. Nobody. My daddy name is up there. My deceased father. GV.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy. I just didn't want to allege anything.
I'm gonna say it again. This chick is so freaking twisted. She is so freaking twisted. So you got my father's name up here, my dad Eddie. You have relatives' names up here. She got my sister name up there. These are relatives. These are relatives of mine. She got an ex of mine up there. Okay. And here's the thing. So Shelly never knew about nothing about my family, the names of my family, the name of my father, my sister, all my relatives that she got. These are people that are blood related to me on my mother and my father's side, and one of my ex, a man I used to date.
This dirty
okay?
ass motherfucker.
So how do Shelly know about this? You see what I'm saying? Shelly didn't know my life. She didn't know nothing about me and my family. Why me, GV? You see what I'm saying? Why does bitch keep coming after me, GV?
See, Miss Outlaw, I didn't honestly. Okay, so this my first time seeing this thing blown up like this. Actually reading the names. That's why I paused the way I did, because some of them names look familiar that you shared with me, and I didn't want to assume anything.
Yes, these are all. I don't know no Keith. I don't know who. If I'm reading at a Zach, remember she kept mentioning Zach and Keith. I don't know those two people, but the rest of them names up there, I don't know no Cynthia. Um, uh, is that Carrie? I don't know no Carrie. I can't. But the rest of them names, those are relatives. And that name right up there, Eddie, that's my father.
God,
That's my dad. That's my dad. And again, people want to know why I'm so angry. I shouldn't be. GV, I sent you that picture of me this morning just to show you why the fuck am I standing at a courthouse early this morning behind my daughter when I couldn't even fucking go to sleep last night, GV. I couldn't go to sleep. And then to go in there, like I said, I knew it was going to be extended. I knew our ass wasn't going to show up. But again, why are you? Shelly knew nothing about my people. Tori, you told her. You allowed Shelly Ray Carter to sit and question you about your entire family. Because how does Shelly know my father's name? How does Shelly know any of my relatives' name? How? Where did she get that info from? Those wasn't it, their names wasn't in those CPS reports. But look what I gotta go through to get this predator off my family, GV. She been fucking with me since 2006. We at 2026. This is a true life, for real predator. She's a stalker, GV. Y'all don't see this shit? My father is dead. He's been dead since 1995. So what is she fucking with my daddy for, GV?
All right. When I get done with this, I'm going to say a few things. I just want to bring you up just to make sure. So when I address her, I want to make sure that I'm true about what I'm saying versus assuming anything. So I'm gonna give you a second.
My people up there. Those are my people up there, GV. Okay. Go ahead.
All right, Mr. Allo, thank you so much for that. Thank you. Now listen. I ain't worried about them being live right now. This shit right here is dirty as hell. How you go live? How you gonna go live right now? But your ass can show up to court. But don't worry about it. We ain't gonna address that right now because we got a lot to talk about. But again, this right here, when you talking about aiming low, that Shelly has aimed low. She aimed very low with this one. Wow. Yep, I told y'all when we go live, they go live. I told you. They're out there just to let y'all know that we just don't be talking over here. When I go live, they go live. All right. Now let's continue. Oh, hold on.
So it's so in depth and it's so layered and it's such a foreign concept for most normal people that it's really hard to grasp what all is going on. It's one of those things, if you didn't see it for yourself, you wouldn't believe it. What I'm about to explain next, if you're just new to this, you probably won't understand. The people that are evil.
I know you lying. I'm finna make this bigger, y'all. I know you fucking lying. I know you lying. I know you lying.
And the people that put these things into place, they'll understand exactly what I'm saying because it's something that nobody was supposed to find out. But while they have did the mother programming and the father programming, this does link to the government. It does link to military. The mother programming is directly tied to the Congress. It's tied to congressional elections. It's
wow. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. They're out there just to show y'all how fucked up I'm right now. I'm all over the place. Listen, You mean to sit here and tell me that you speaking on this woman's ancestors that programmed Tory and they all tied to Congress? I am going to sage the fuck out of my room tonight.
Tied to when you saw Congress doing crazy things or signaling different things, they're activating and triggering survivors. Just as the mother programming is related to Congress, the father programming is related to the presidential elections. So there is coding done that the rest of the world doesn't see, but survivors see it and survivors know. These MK secrets are not supposed to be talked about. I understand the depth of these MK secrets. I understand the threat that comes with them, but I'm really out of fucks to give. And I'm not keeping evil people's secrets. I'm just not. So whatever comes, it is what it is. So on these portal levels and the houses levels,
hold on, y'all. Before we move forward, Edie. So y'all, update. They are live right now. They're live, okay? Again, when I go live, they go live, right? Edie went over there. She said, great vibes. Now, they had their comments on. She said, great vibes. I put, why didn't you show up to court today, Shelly? In their chat. And she said, this is what Shelly said. We rebuke all demons, and they turned the comments off. Find it dangerous. That's why they turned off the comments. Yeah, a bunch of cowards. Her ass supposed to be in court today. Let's continue.
I think it's basically a command center of sorts in the system to keep the alters under control, to punish them when they need to be punished. There are electricity components down here where they torture the survivors. There are houses, places where they've been tortured that are replicas. And then there's layers of demons on these lower levels, these lower 4 levels in the system.
If you're ordering transfers and waiting for them to show up in the mail so you can fulfill orders, I've got a game changer to share with you.
So
you're going to have to bear with me here.
Wait, so all of this is going on inside of Tori's mind. Okay, all right. That they got electricity and they punish other alters to keep them under control. Okay, all right. Okay.
I kind of sketched out as best I could what this looks like internally for an MK survivor. So the little gingerbread body with jeans on, we're going to pretend that's Allie. Here's the splits in her psyche. We'll talk about each of these things in a minute. But as we're going up, I want you to imagine a 66-story apartment building with doors. On each of these levels is where the altars are placed. They're coded, numbered, put in place for future reference for evil people to do evil things. On this level, it would be the presenting level, and this is the level that...
Y'all see that? Yeah. Oh, hell no. Y'all see that shit? Hold on 1 second. Oh, I know you lying. I know you lying. Let me move that over. Y'all see that first one? So, oh, I know you lying. You got Allie, and she got Allie right next to that door. Then she got Tia. Is that Maddie? She got Riley. I know you lying.
The altars that you guys interact with, these are the altars that come on the lives and talk.
Wait, we got... Hold on. We got, who is that? Aria. I guess that's Sky. You got Taylor. Leilani. I told y'all Allie wasn't her real name. But anyway.
This is just some of them. It's not all of them. But they
Angel.
each have their room. On this presenting level, there's also a nursery that has 4 or 5 kids that are under the age of 5, including a couple newborns. So in last segment, we talked about how they cause trauma and they do things.
So this is why she made Tori believe that she got touched on in a daycare twice. Got locked in the closet, and the daycare worker boyfriend did something to her. And when she tried to fight back, the owner of the daycare threw her out in the driveway and left her, out there for about 4 hours.
To get the heart rate up to split the psyche. When that psyche splits, it makes a clean slate. When you have that clean slate, then they start putting codes and phrases and different things in onto that piece of the clean slate so that they can come back to it later and program it how they want to do the things they want it to do, to know the things they want it to know. So if you imagine that, we're going to take this piece right here, this clean slate split, and we're going to put it up here in the system. So now it's tucked away in the system. It's got a code and a number that they've already documented. They can come back later and use this for whatever they want. So as you look at each of these doors, and know that I've said that there are 62 levels that have 25 to 30 altars on each level. As you listen to that, I want you to know that there's trauma that's happened to a child, to Allie, to other survivors, over and over and over and over again to create all these doors and all these altars. At the time of the splitting, when they've made the clean slate, they've coded it and tucked it away up here. They've also layered in a demon over it, and they will put that into the system to basically do their bidding, to torment the new part, to do a lot of things, to give information, to activate.
Variety, welcome to the team. Y'all talking about y'all have to step away from your phones and to scream and to holler and to do different things. Um, you know, I it's like what I'm feeling right now. It's like I feel so sorry for Tori. Like she's a victim for real. Like you think about it, she's a victim for real. Not what she said is the shit that she been through, but she's a victim of this woman. She's a yo. She's a puppet trapped in. Oh my goodness. Randy, thank you for the super chat. You said all the lies the programmer will use a code and have made Tori unalive Shelly so the contract holder could get the MK Ultra slave, aka Tori, back. Duh, Shelly. Y'all, this is sick. Yes, it's scary, but it's sick.
Programming, so those demons get layered in there. One of the first things that they do is start with foundational programming. So if you're building a house, you have to first put down your foundation. That means you got to level the land. That means you have to pour cement and lay the pipes, and make sure that the foundation is secure and solid and level so you can start building your house on it. It works the same for MK Ultra program.
I would say it's like having another producer in the
These
room
damn
that knows
commercials.
exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer.
Now I see how y'all be feeling.
Programming.
Oh, hell no.
The fathers start with the programming as the first layer of the foundation.
Oh, hell
so
no.
they start.
Oh, this heifer so damn sick. Y'all, she's sick as hell. She's sick as a motherfucker. This woman right here has lost her damn mind. This woman have lost her damn mind. Can't y'all believe the amount of support? Can you believe the amount of support people are still giving these people? Saying that, oh, don't worry about it. I'm playing this video for a reason.
Start raping the child. Usually the fathers anally rape the children.
We gonna let that one marinate for a minute. Y'all heard it. So now y'all remember when Tori said that her father raped her? Shelly told her to say that. Y'all see it now? Cause now you would show up and say, as Tim Tebow. Do y'all, no, Edie, that is correct. Let me show y'all what YouTube is saying real quick, TikTok. I want y'all to understand what this, look at what YouTube is saying, TikTok. So look at this right here. We're going to start with this comment right where I hear what Chelsea said. I low-key want to ask Tori to scratch her nose if Shelly is holding her hostage, but I know Shelly can see the phone. And then you got, does anyone feel their brain tingling? She gets her socks off. Cuz, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Cuz says Shelly drew the Monsters Inc. doors. That's pretty much what that is. Edie says, Shelly, you are 1/6 son of a bitch. Mountain Dew says, so what is the new daddy going to do undo this sickness? And they right here, they said she need to be in the padded room. It's this shit right here is sickening. It's sick. She taught this girl how to lie on her family. I really wish y'all, when we get done with this segment of the live, anybody that support Tori, anybody that support Allie or Shelly, please refer them to my YouTube channel so they can see this. The stuff that comes out of Tori's mouth, these are fabricated stories. These are stories Shelly have given her to tell you all. And she's breaking it down right here in this video.
And this is reserved for fathers. It creates a primal code. And by primal, I mean it hurts so bad, it takes you to a primal level. Probably women, if you think of childbirth, that primal level of pain that you're in, I think it does the same for the children. But the fathers will do that. In Allie's system, there were 200 father signatures. I've listed a few here. So over 200 males put their signature by some type of rape, a lot of it anal, on Allie's system. And that is the first layer of the foundation of the MK Ultra programming. In a minute, I'm going to tell you that it goes even further, but we'll talk about that in a second, how it links to the government. The next foundational layer is the mother programming and the mother signatures. What they try to do is to corrupt and destroy any normal relationship that might be happening with a mother and a child. If you think of a newborn baby, that baby is bonded mostly to the mother, but also to the father. In MK Ultra and satanic ritual abuse, they will use any means necessary to corrupt, distort, just whatever they can do to make break those ties that a child would have to a mother, natural ties that a child would have to their mother and their father. They have to destroy all that and break all that by any means necessary in order for the programming to hold. MK Ultra programming needs an anchor. So the same way that you would use a nail to hang a picture on a wall, the MK Ultra needs an anchor. So they need pain, fear, torture, anything like that, which is why they do things for the PTSD. They need those things to be in place to anchor the programming. Otherwise, the programming won't stick. You've got to have something to hold it. And usually it's fear, it's pain, it's trauma, it's torture. So they inflict those things on the child to represent the nail in order to hang the MK Ultra programming on. So with the father programming, I said earlier, it's largely contingent on anal rape. So when they're trafficking the survivors, anal sex is usually reserved, or it costs a lot.
Everybody, thank you, Mercury. Thank you. Everybody on TikTok, do me a favor. Click on your boy Great Vibes name. Everybody click on my name right now. I need everybody doing this. Just click on my name. Yep. Click on the gift gallery. Where it say B5 gift gallery. Click on that. I need to be in the rankings. Click on that gift gallery. 9 of it, 15 is knocked out. Can y'all please knock that out? And if you are tapping the screen, thank you so much. Tonight we got Shandu in the lead. Tonight we got Raven Feather running the second. Elena, you at third. Dawn, you are fourth. And Lyric, you are in fifth place. And then we got Fine and Dangerous, Shakira, Latonya, Blue Marvel, Ruby Ann, Ash, Bounce, Angela, Kelly, Jackie, Blessed Man, Miss Carter, LRP, Diva, Teresa, and Coach Leslie. Again, Coach Leslie, thank you so much for the 102 Fest Pops. Yeah, so y'all let's get into that gift gallery and go ahead and knock that out. All right, let's knock that out so your boy can be in the rankings. All right. Well, y'all knocked that out early last week. That really helped me out. That's how the rest of the week went so smooth with the platform, and we was ranking the way we was ranking. That's how we got to the B League. Okay, so we're in the B League. Awesome, y'all. Remember, our goal is to get into that A League. So I cannot do this without you all. All right. So let's get into that gift gallery and go ahead and knock out that gift gallery. All right. Michelle, thank you so much for the fest pops. Michelle, thank you so much for the fest pops. Megan said, we legit getting a migraine from this, talking about Tory Burks. Seriously. She's just saying the stuff so no one wants to hear it, so they'll automatically believe it. That's absolutely correct. All right. So Kim said, X, how can it be proved that this is Shelly's doing if Tory is saying it's from abuse? Well, Kim, the question you have to ask is, what abuse? That's the first question you have to ask. Second question is, when you are being abused as a child, that means somebody did it. Mother, father, cousin, sibling, somebody. You can revert back into that time and place. Yeah, let me tell you what happened. You know, woo 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 woo. If you paid attention to any of Tory's allegations, we played plenty of them over here on this channel. None of them ever lined up the timeline. The allegations that she put out over the past 5 years on social media, we debunked it with actual evidence. So the question is what abuse? Who did it? Did her mama do it? Did her father do it? Because according to her, she don't know who her father is. It's everybody. So which one did James do it? Did Tupac do it? Who did it? Who abused her? So if y'all do believe Tupac is her father, so you mean to tell me, oh, let me shut up. Because remember, she was talking about, a child doing something from the backside, from the father. I don't know why she shitting on us fathers like that. Did this woman have a huge problem? Thank you so much for the fast gear, Miss Carter. And Michelle, thank you so much for that. This woman has a problem, y'all. I'm telling y'all, something is wrong with this woman.
More money because it will make a signature. It will make a father signature in their programming, and they don't want that unless they have a need for it. So then anal rape goes on top of the father signatures. Satanic ritual abuse goes over top of that as another anchor. In Allie's case, when she got to be a little bit older, she started being raped by authority, which were police officers, firemen, those types of things. So on top of the father's signature, now we have the authority. So at any time there's any authority that's going to trigger Allie to remember the father's signature and to remember the rapes and put her back into a PTSD state, to put her back into a trancey state.
This Giving Tuesday, make a life-saving impact. Donate to Doctors Without Borders.
When the police authority raped Allie, the one police officer would put his gun and his badge down each time to create a trigger, the same way that they did.
This woman is psycho. She don't realize how she's uh, you know, incriminating her. Oh hell, oh hell, this, oh hell, oh hell, oh shit, oh hell, yeah.
Let's make this to Shelly and Tori. You in these comments, Shelly and Tori, again, you still got court dates, okay? And I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. Shelly and Tori, you can say whatever you want to say. This shit don't bother me. I'm
That's right.
letting it roll up right off my shoulders. This don't bother me because I'm realizing that you are sick. Both of y'all. Tori, you need to be committed into a psychiatric ward right along with Tori. Okay, but Tori, I'm still coming. Regardless what you do, what you post on this social media, just know that I am still coming. There is nothing you could do, Shelly, nothing you can say, Shelly, on this social media that is going to make me stop. You cannot throw me off. You cannot break me. You can't do nothing to me, Shelly, with your sick, twisted, mentally ill mind. You are a sick individual. You are like a homeless person on the street, lost. You are just lost, okay? If all of this once again happened, then why didn't you come to court today, Shelly Carter? Your next court date, Shelly Carter, I'm going to get the paperwork. I want to say it's December 23rd at 8 a.m. at the Moreno Valley Courthouse. Tori, your next court date is December 16th. I'm going to keep sending your court dates out. I'm going to hire a private investigator. I'm going to hire some people to come and get your ass and bring you to court. But what you doing on here, this don't bother me.
That's right.
I know that you are trying, you thinking you breaking me down and getting up under my skin. There is nothing that you can say anymore, Shelly Carter, Tori, on this social. You can't touch me at all. If any of this shit is true, Shelly, why don't you bring your coward, bullying ass to court? Once again, I am going to sue you, Shelly Carter. I know you don't have nothing. I know you don't give a shit, but I know all these people that are involved, this cult, this whole big twisted human trafficking code organization y'all got going on. That's okay. I just wanted to come on here, GV, and let them know I see you, Jane, whoever. You do not bother me. I don't give a fuck about no human traffickers. I'm not out here spreading my legs like that. Okay? So if it's human traffickers out here, obviously they enjoying being out there on them streets selling ass, okay? I don't give a shit about no missing kids because they not my kids. It's not in my face. It's not in my house. None of that shit has nothing to do with me. No missing kids, no human trafficking, no none of this crazy sick shit that you got posted up here, Shelly, that you keep putting on this social media. This shit has nothing to do with me, my parents, my daughters, my household, my nothing, Shelly Carter. But you best to believe that I'm coming. I'm going to keep coming. You cannot break me, bitch. It ain't happening. GV, that's all I want to say. Go ahead and drop it.
All right, that's a mic drop on that, y'all. That's a mic drop. I don't need to come behind that. That's a mic drop. Amy said, "We know Great Vibes. We know dangerous to society, not only for a pedo, a kidnapper walking that fine between cult leaders and serial unalivers." Oh, we need some audio.
So on top of the authority rapes, now we have the gun and the badge trigger. So anytime Allie's out, if somebody in authority touches their gun or their badge, it's going to trigger her. I told you Aaliyah was doing a lot of programming to Allie, and she was using spiders. So in Aaliyah's case, she would torture Allie, and then on top of that, told to lock in her signature into the system as a mother figure, she would use the spiders to trigger. So what I'm trying to say is, number one, they've used rape and torture to put a signature into the system and to create programming. The authority that raped and tortured, now his signature and his name is locked in the father's programming. On top of that, he used his gun and his badge. So if you are trying to help a survivor, you have to know, number one, that the authority, who his name is. Number two, that he raped her anally, vaginally, however. Number three, that he used the gun and a badge to trigger her. So all those.
I have to pause there so the live won't get flagged for using the terms that she's saying. Y'all, this is crazy. This is crazy. This really is crazy.
Those things keep it locked in, so you can't easily undo these things. You can't just reverse engineer something like that, because it's layers and layers and layers that they put into place to keep that programming intact. All these signatures, all this mother programming and father programming, all works together to anchor and hold the MK Ultra programming. So as we continue to go through this, I want you to think about how many survivors there are, how deep and how layered the trauma goes, what you would do to help a survivor. How are you going to help a survivor? How are you going to help each alter? How are you going to help them heal? It's for very many years, it was a very impossible task to me. There was no way to logically dismantle any of this. There wasn't any way to resolve any of this. There's no medication for it. There's no amount of talk counseling that you can go to that's going to help.
ChatGPT, what's a future-proof business in 2025?
When the world understands how much trauma and evil has been done to survivors at the hands of the people that we sit next to, at the hands of the people that we go to church with, at the hands of the people that we watch on our TV or that we pay money to go to their.
Nikki said, thank you so much for the super chat, Nikki. She said, great vibes. In a video yesterday, the police sirens passed them and they didn't flinch a bit. It's all lies. Oh, we're playing that video tonight.
Concerts, the world's going to be broken in a way that they'll never recover from. So I'm going to pull up another little prop thing that I made to show you more in depth. So this is kind of just the overview of the internal system. What I'm going to show you next is focusing on what's behind these doors, who's behind the doors and what else is behind the doors, because it doesn't end there. Like when I say it's so many layers and layers and layers, I'm not exaggerating in the least. Okay, so I showed you the levels in the doors. So down here, I made a different thing. So this is a more in-depth look at what goes on behind the doors. So here's the altars. These are their doors like you saw up above. We'll start with Allie. So if Allie was put in this room, in Allie's room, there might be mirrors. So you hear the kids say a lot of times that they're not psychic, but there's things in their room that are tools that have been put there by programmers and coders and stitchers and encryptors. They've programmed the system. I've explained that they program the system the way you would build a house by leveling a foundation and putting the anchors in. But they have also programmed the system the same way you would program a computer. And we're going to talk about that more in another segment. But in each person's room, there are things that they have in there that equip them to do different things. A lot of those things would be considered supernatural type of things. So in Allie's room, there are mirrors. In those mirrors become shadows. They're used as portals. They are used to see into the future. They are used to warn of a threat. So that's what is in her room. We come over here to Sky's room. In Sky's room, she has walls of TVs. So in Sky's room, there are walls and walls and walls of TVs. I think there are 66 different TVs. So if you think about going to Best Buy, where you're shopping, or Walmart, if you're going to shop for a TV, and on the back wall, there's just TVs, all different sizes. They're all playing. They're all on different channels. That's kind of the situation that goes on here. Each one of those TVs is showing future events, things that are going to come in the future, things that might be happening. It's not just things that deal with Allie. It's not just things that deal with us. It's all types of things. So when you're looking at this, understand that somebody programmed that and put that into place for a reason. Let's go over to Dakota. Dakota has radios in her room. On those radios are predictions of future things. So do you remember when Allie called the fires, and Allie called that Biden was going to be elected, and she...
Welcome back, Kristen. How you doing?
How you doing?
What's going on?
I'm doing okay. I've been in and out the last couple of days. How are you?
I'm trying to make it through this right here. I'm really trying to make it through.
I cannot do it. This is the craziest shit that I've ever watched in my life. But I got one question. So Miss Outlaw was just talking about taking them to court. I want to know how many felonies they have committed across the internet of taking people's money and theft by fucking deception. How many charges are there?
That's a lot. It depends. I mean, of course, you know, it has to be proven, right? I mean, it just takes a few people to come, you know, to step forward and say that they was deceived, and they didn't even know it. They didn't know it.
They didn't know it.
So
they did not know it.
This is why I'm playing these videos, to show people, listen, y'all, this shit, Tori didn't go through none of this stuff. This shit was programmed into her by
Shelly did it. Yes. Tori, baby, walk away, please.
You see it. It's right here in your face.
I just want to know. I wonder how much money they got out of people. I just wonder. I want to know how much. You know, how many people they deceived by lying.
I have to sage everything around me.
Mm-hmm.
See, y'all just hearing it from your phone. This shit is just man.
It's a lot.
Man, I'm about who rolling tonight?
Maybe I need to sage my house. I hope ain't no spirits coming through this damn phone.
Man, this is crazy work, and I'm really trying to hang in here because I have to let this video finish out so y'all can understand the next video that I'm gonna bring forward.
But look, there's little books that are open with fucking televisions in them.
Yeah,
come on now.
Man, some of the stuff
it's got, like she's talking to a kid.
Well, I mean, some of the stuff she got from Monsters Inc.
You ain't never lied. Anyways, how you doing?
I'm good.
You okay?
I'm good. Good to see you.
I've been in and out. I said, hey, GV, hey, chat, every time I come in.
Oh, my bad. Listen, let me tell you something.
Listen, I've been watching this case. I got to tell you about this. I've been watching this case of this 22-year-old girl that went missing, pregnant. Did you see that case? Rebecca Parks in Michigan. Anyways, the mama and the daddy killed her. They did. Unalived. I'm sorry, unalived her. She was like 150 foot from the mama's back door. So I've been watching. They finally all got arrested.
Wow.
Finally. Yeah, it was crazy. It was the craziest shit I've ever seen. And everybody around them was offenders. Do you know what I'm saying? Offenders. Everybody.
That's crazy.
So the mama wanted to do IVF to have a baby. So the mama tried to cut the baby out the girl. Okay? That's how she was found. Yes, the baby was missing. So anyways, I've been here. I've been in and out, but I've been paying attention to that too.
Well, I appreciate you just being here. Y'all listen, everybody that's watching right now, y'all. I really need that gift gallery knocked out, y'all. Because we're not ranking, okay? We're not ranking. And I don't want to be stuck here on B5.
B, you're out of C. You in B, baby. Look at you.
Yeah, we in B. And we're gonna keep pushing
B5
until we get
top
to A.
70.
All right.
Okay, I hear you.
So
Let's see. You're 9 of 15 in the gift gallery.
yeah, so yeah, we need 6 more people to go ahead and light their gift gallery up.
So you need the glasses, you need fireworks, you need under control, you need a meteor shower, Leon the kitten, and the flying jets, and a fest party. Okay. And y'all tap the screen too.
Thank you so much. Who gave me them glasses? Who did that?
I missed it.
Thank you so much, Michelle, for the fest gear. Now, if you want to, if you, oh yeah, if y'all want to give the correct glasses, go in the gift gallery and give the DJ glasses. The DJ glasses, those the correct ones.
And how y'all get to the gift gallery, y'all, is click his name, Great Vibes, and then you'll see his gift gallery. It'll say 9 of 15. That's how you get to it the easiest way. Okay, GV, I'm done.
All right,
tap the screen, y'all.
You said Country Love has said, but you got to be consistent because TikTok been crazy. Hey, look, we in the B League. We went from D all the way to B.
And we ain't never been in the B. Come on, GV.
And that's because of y'all. That's because of y'all. Michelle, thanks so much for the fest gear. I really appreciate that. You said Great Vibes, they're on the run. They're going to always be on the run. Thank you so much for the fest gear. Hey, Diva, how you doing?
I'm good in yourself.
I'm struggling with this gift gallery.
Hey, Diva.
Hey, how you doing? So she getting ready to go on TikTok live now. And she want everybody to make sure they pay attention to her Telegram.
Let's stream
it. And then she got 2 different websites. And then she keep promoting that doggone interview they got coming up Friday. And they thought about, she said the people interviewing her thought about it so much that next Friday they're going to do another interview with them same people.
Them folks paying her. They paying her. And
she just want her piece. She don't know how long or what it's going to take to get her piece. She said she just really wants so bad for one day somebody to walk up to her and be like, can you teach this dance class? And she said she'll tell them, yeah, I'll gladly teach the dance class for free. That's how much I love it. But she say her only request is she'll ask them to put the cameras down. And I'm like, girl, you always got a camera in your face. Now you don't want.
Tori, you ain't teaching no dance class, baby, till you get away from Shelly. I'm just trying to tell you, you need to go home.
Ruby Ann, you are the number 1 gifter on tonight. Ruby Ann, you was number 1 on yesterday too. Shandu, you running at number 2. Raven, you had number
Michelle
3.
locking it up too.
So yeah, Michelle, she's lighting up the fest glasses. I appreciate that. Can I get a person going to gift gallery? Go ahead and finish out those DJ glasses. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Ooh,
hold on, who just did that?
That's pretty.
That was who just did that? Somebody went in the gift gallery.
Nikki. I think Nikki. I hear you, Miss Outlaw. I don't blame you neither, baby. That's bad spirits she gonna bring with her.
Hold on one second.
So Shandu sent 2 of the DJ glasses, and Ruby sent 1.
Nikki.
So either Shandu could send 3 more, Or Ruby could send 4 more because I think it's 5 that it say needed.
Blue Marvel, what's your idea?
So hold on, let's give a shout outs to Nikki. Nikki came over from YouTube just to knock out some that in the gift gallery. Wow. Y'all, they got people from YouTube coming over to help knock out the gift gallery. I appreciate that, Nikki. I really appreciate that. Shandu, I think
We
Shandu.
see you, Nikki. We see you, Michelle.
Hold on, I think Shandu just knocked out the gift. Hold on, they knocking out the gift gallery.
Cuz got the fireworks.
There it is. Thank y'all so much. Cause last week y'all knocked the whole gallery out on Monday. So okay. So we need
You gotta have 2 fireworks. You gotta have 2 fireworks to knock that one out.
Yeah, so we need 1 more fest party. We need 2 more DJ glasses, 1 more fireworks, 1 more under control, and then 1 meteor shower, 1 Leon the Kitten, and 1 flying jets. So that's what we need. That's what we need. Y'all stop speaking that. Don't ever say you broke. Life and death is in the power of your tongue. You say that you broke, you're gonna be broke. All right, y'all.
Hey, Maria. Maria, I've been busy, child.
So but let's go ahead and get back. And no, I'm not streaming they stuff. And the only reason why I said I'm not streaming it, because one is it's what Miss Outlaw got going on, and the only reason why they're live is because we're live. That's the only reason. So but we
going to record it.
You don't have to stream it. I just keep screen recording it.
You know, see, this what Miracle did. Diva Miracle uploaded the video on her channel live from yesterday. So I'm gonna use yours and hers, for us to tackle it on tonight. But I really don't want to. I really want to finish this out so y'all can understand the next video, because y'all see the title: a social worker claim. A social worker came out and said something. So that's why I'm playing this video right here. You said what's their TikTok handle? 1,000 of them. Honestly, I don't even give a rat's ass. You know, they running scared. That's all that's all it is. All right, Amy, you good? Thank you so much. You good? Y'all done enough. Appreciate that, Don. Silas, why you laughing at me? But let me go ahead and continue this video, y'all. I got a headache, seriously, listening to this shit.
I can tell something's wrong with you.
This shit right here, it's really bothering me. It really is.
Because they talk in circles and none of the shit makes sense.
No, it's crazy. Hold on, let me undo the music.
That are in some of their rooms. They have different things that do all kind of different tasks. Cash registers. One of the kids in their room has cash registers. So when they were being trafficked, they were told to get as much money out of the John as they could. They were to do whatever they could to get as much money off their card, to find out their PIN code, to engage them in conversation about their family and their kids and what's your birthday and those types of things, looking for the PIN codes. They would then look on the cash register and it would give them codes to the cards. How does that work? I have no clue. I just know that it does. I just know that it was put into place by evil people. I just know that very evil things were done and continue to be done to survivors. For Maddie, picture frames in her room. The picture frames were described to me that they are like the old Polaroid pictures. So when things are going on, all of a sudden these picture frames will start developing a picture, and it'll be kind of a slow focus thing that shows something that's about to come up in the future. So when Allie says I'm not psychic, she's not psychic. She's not entertaining demons. She's not looking into crystal balls. But in their rooms are different things that allow them to do things that normal people don't do or can't do. In Taya's room, there are keys. So I want you to think about, I think it was Ellen, if I'm remembering correctly, maybe not, but she had a bowl of these type of keys on her coffee table. I think there was a magazine spread of somebody, her, Oprah, or somebody, but they had a bowl of old-fashioned keys on their table. In each of these rooms, there are keyholes for very different keys, and they do different things. They turn things on, they turn things off. In addition to what's in their room, so in Allie's room, there's mirrors in Allie's room. In addition to that, there is wallpaper on the wall. There are lights in each of their rooms. There are lights in the hallways. They signal different things. They code different things. But are you understanding the depth of this? Are you understanding that the things in their room aren't there accidentally? The wallpaper on the walls is not there accidentally. The lights in the system are not there accidentally. Somebody deliberately did all of these things. When we were looking at the other schematic, and we were talking about the mother programming, when Allie came, after we got through the PTSD and things like that, we didn't know it at the time. They didn't know how to explain it to me at the time, but a lot of those mother things started crashing. A lot of that mother programming started crashing. The best example I can give you is the people that stood in the mother position. There were, I think, about 200, maybe more, signatures on the mother position. The people that stood in that position told her she was stupid, that she was unwanted, that she was unloved. Anything traumatic to do, anything traumatic to say, to break those mother links and bonds, to just destroy that out of a kid is what the goal was. When she came with me and we started doing normal things, when I would make her a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, when we would go play at the park, when I would push her on the swings, that started reverse engineering some of those mother signatures. So a lot of that was coming down, unbeknownst to me at the time, because I wasn't understanding the things that I understand now. But there would be times where they would tell me that it sounded like something was crashing on the inside. It sounded like the building was falling. There would be times it would be so intense, they would duck and cover and put their arms and hands over their ears and tuck their head like the ceiling was about to fall in on them. So I would say, you know what?
Y'all, I need everybody right now to put a W in the chat for Nikki. I need everybody right now to put a W in the chat for Nikki. Y'all, when I tell y'all, this woman right here, Kenzie, I got you. Kenzie, I got you. You say you want some of this drink? I got you, Kenzie. Put a W in the chat for Nikki. Nikki came over here to help out TikTok. Nikki, thank you so much for lighting up the fireworks in the gift gallery. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, sweetheart. I was giving a shout out to Nikki. Go ahead. They got to be from the same person. So Nikki hit it with that fireworks, and so Nikki, we really appreciate that. Nikki, thank you so much. So Nikki, you sitting at number 1 with 2,000. Shandu, you sitting at number 2 with 1,400. Ruby Ann, you at number 3 with 1,000. Then you got Purple, Turtle Jewelry, Raven's Feather, Miss Carter, Elena, Coach Flower Cloud, Dunn, Savage Lyric, good to see you again. Sparkle, Latanya, Fine and Dangerous. Shakira, Blue Marvel, Peanut on a bee hoe. Tizzy, Bounce That Peach Ass. I guess that's what that means. LRP and Kristen, y'all are the top 21. And again, y'all, I got to do this real quick, y'all. From last. I know you lying. I know you fucking lying. I gotta put it back. You said no, it's just a peach. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Bounce that peach. Okay. Sorry about that. No, even if you can't give, man, tap the screen. Every tap counts. Y'all, right now we are sitting at 116,000 taps. So I appreciate y'all for tapping with your fingers in the back of your heels. Now I know some of y'all are ashy while you tapping. Let them flakes do the tapping. Let the flakes from your foot that's callous, that got callous. Let that. I appreciate it. Y'all hitting it. You said don't stop what you doing here. Oh, I'm not going to stop. We just getting started. And again, because of you all, we are sitting in the B League. No, we're not in the daily rankings. We probably won't hit the daily rankings tonight. But we definitely will on tomorrow. But y'all have put us in B5's top 70%. So we went from top 90 to top 80. Now we're in the top 70%. Yes, we are. No, we're not. No. Daily rankings mean like today, what's going on today. Because if you see, we're in the lead. We're in the B League. But when you hit the daily rankings, it'll show like daily ranking number 99. It goes from like 99 all the way up. Yeah, well, I mean, never say never. And the reason why they're like this because Miss Diva here gave us the game on it, how to get there. So when we battled last week, Elena, let these folks know what you. Oh, y'all can hear me. You said I hear him. They hear me. Listen, they got stuff in their arsenal because we're going to battle tomorrow. They got stuff in their arsenal ready. We battled last week, and what you mean y'all can't hear? Oh, they can't hear y'all. I'm sorry. They can't hear y'all.
Oh.
Okay, now they can hear.
Sorry, YouTube.
Yeah, they was talking about the chat. I mean, they couldn't hear the guest in the box there. That was my bad. So Sparkle, Elena, what's her name? Laura, they got ammunition. You know, people are waiting for me to go. They're waiting for me to battle. So that's why I told y'all we're going to do it on Wednesday because I think y'all Arsenal expire on Thursday. So we don't want to do it Thursday because that's going to be cutting it close. So Wednesday, tomorrow, we're going to battle tomorrow evening so y'all can use it. And Kristen, we've learned a lot with battling. They battled last week. We battled, 3 times last week, and we got a team. Kristen, we have a team now.
I'm so proud. We've always had a team, GV.
No, they know how to use these. They know how to use the get. I mean, they know how to use their arsenal so their points can make work for them.
Everybody is like, I don't understand. How do you play? And I got up here a couple of times in between battles and explained it to them. And boy, I was like a mother seeing their kid walk for the first time. They showed me that they knew what they was doing and they knew how to listen. Boy, they act like they was pros. They was professionals. They knew when to decide if or when to throw a glove. You ain't have to say nothing. Oh, yeah, they was on it. They was on it.
Sure was. So that 1 million points, this channel could do that alone. We're adding, we understanding how like the arsenal, what they have, how to play on that, right? So you could throw a gift and it could be 5 times that gift, 5 times the points. So, so they, Elena them, they waiting. Laurel, they waiting. So we're going to do that tomorrow. Country Love said, but once you get there battling every day, because TikTok will drop you down if you don't battle. Yeah, but we're so you got some channels they will battle every single day. I'm not going to do this channel like that. Because again, we know the channel is bigger than battling. I'm using battling to put us up in the A League. All right. And battling is going to help us stay there. So we may do it maybe once or twice a week. All right. So somebody can spend like $10 on some points, and then they're going to feel like they spent $500 on them same gifts. You see what I mean? So
Yeah,
you gotta
that's
learn how
not
to make
true.
it work for
It's
you.
a lot of people. Yeah, that's not true. It's a lot of people who battle just to get to the A League. And if you still have the same support team that you had when you was battling, you'll be able to hold a room like you hold and still hold that A League. Because then by that time, they definitely know what to do to keep you in the A League. So you wouldn't have to battle.
That's right. That's right. Because I honestly I care more about honestly I love talking about topics, right? And yes, when we battle, we have fun because we never know where TikTok is going to throw us. Man, we was out there on the pasture last week with cows and shit. I don't know how the fuck we get there. I don't know how we
Not
get
the
there.
pasture with the
Oh
cows.
man, we had a blast. Don said it's hilarious. We had a blast last week. Yeah, Kristen, you missed a lot. You missed
The
a lot.
last one I saw was the lady that thought you was the preacher.
Oh no. Oh no.
I ain't seen you battle since then, and don't notify me.
Kristen, for real, because he got about 7 to 9 cats or something that live upstairs in the attic, baby girl, and they got their own room. They be up there fighting.
Wait, what?
Y-
Who did?
GV, he live in Iowa, okay? He live in
Not
Denver.
Iowa.
I'm telling you.
He's lying to these damn people.
Man, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do to win these battles.
Where did you get Iowa from, though?
Hell, I don't know. They asked me where I'm from. I'm gonna throw a state out there. I don't know.
Iowa? You could have said Idaho. Idaho.
Oh, that. Then one lady she got on here and she was.
Oh yeah, Mercury, you right. She was mad that GV cats wasn't neuter or spayed. She was
Oh,
highly
God.
pissed. She's turned red.
Where'd the cats come from, GV?
Cause she had a cat in her background.
You ain't got no damn cats.
All the cats living upstairs. And then one lady got on here. She thought that I was gonna make a move on and sit here flirting the whole damn time, just dancing and looking. Y'all remember that one? I think I was playing. I forgot what music I was playing. And
Diva, come get me next
Oh
time.
my goodness, y'all! It was like wow. But
Hey, you seen my twin?
Okay, I sure would, cause Shandu always coming to get me, her and Maria. So I'm
Y'all come get me now. Don't forget me. I want to laugh too.
oh yeah, we man, yeah. But let's go ahead and finish this video out.
No, we
no,
sick of this shit.
The next one.
Stevie, we're looking at something she
Kristen,
drew with
Kristen.
TVs in it
Let me mute your ass.
and cash registers.
Let me mute. Let me unmute this.
Drop me.
It sounded like glass breaking. It sounded like wood breaking, like wood beams just breaking in two. The sound that you would hear, it sounded like the whole building was about to collapse in on them. So please understand how many layers there are to the MK Ultra. We use that term very loosely. We use it like a buzzword. We use it to, just explain away things without ever stopping to understand the depth of it, the depth of what's been done, the fact that it was ordered and structured in such a way.
Today I'll show you how to do it in just 20 minutes with X-Tool Apparel Printer.
I have a question.
An all-in-one fully...
I have a question. Okay, and
How
I really
many
want. There go Nikki. Go right there. Hold on. Who the hell ordering these altars?
Shirley.
Who's doing the ordering? Who's doing the bidding? Who's doing the buying? Nikki, can you please tell me who's ordering these altars? Who's bidding? Who's buying?
Oh, sorry. I pressed that by mistake. I was sending hearts.
Nikki, you know you're the #1 gift on tonight, right?
Yeah.
Oh, she said, yeah, I know.
Yes.
Thank you, Nikki.
No, I love you all. You're amazing. But I didn't mean to get in the box. Sorry.
I got you, baby. I got you, baby. I said, she did not want to give. She said, yeah. I earned that. Man, I love that. I love it. I love it. God damn.
Experiments do you think had to happen over the decades for them to be able to do this to people? To so split their psyche that they can control every aspect of their psyche.
Look at that. Look at that.
That they can call up whatever alters they want to call up to do whatever task they want to do. The goal of it was for these alters to never, for them to never interact with each other. The goal of it was if they needed Taya to do something, they could send her down here to the presenting level where she had control of the body. And she would do whatever it is she was tasked to do, whether it be being trafficked. Say she was trafficked to Joe Biden. They would trigger her.
Okay, listen, y'all, please. I need everybody to start tapping. No, Peanut, yes, you can. I need everybody tapping the screen right now. We love the TikTok shop. TikTok, we know this for educational purposes only. We do not, why did she say that name? We do not condone any of this information. God damn it, TikTok, please don't take my page down. TikTok, we love you, man. TikTok, listen, if y'all can, please go to the TikTok shop and buy you some new headphones. The new Drake CD single is out called Drake Amon Green. You can buy that. It's 99 cents to download it. And you can find it in the App Store and also the Google Play Store and also on Yahoo.com, some shit like that. I hope the AI did not pick that shit up. I hope the AI did not pick that up. The fuck is this shit? Here we go.
And call her codes to come down here to the presenting level. She would be trafficked to Joe Biden.
I'm done with this shit. I'm done with the video. We're not going to keep. I'm done with this one. All right. Everybody just keep. I'm not doing this. No. So I promise you. Listen, we're going to stop right there. Now, again, y'all see the stories that Tory put out allegedly. All the information she put out on the internet told y'all the shit she been through. Now y'all see where she get these stories from. This stuff was programmed inside of her. And she just regurgitating what Shelly taught her taught her what to say, how to say it, when to say it, what to say, how to move. This shit is sick. Okay, now. Man, I cannot believe. I mean, she was man. Look, man. This is man. You can't make this shit up. I really wish all their supporters was over here to see this shit. I really wish their supporters was over here to see this shit. Okay, I really wish that.
Okay, GV, listen, okay? So I just recorded the whole entire live from what she did today. I tried to tag you and Miss Outlaw, but I don't think I'm no longer friends with her. If you can hurry up, grab the video just in case they take it down. But in that video, she explains and admits the fact that she still has Tory the Tory Outlaw ID still, and she has the paperwork from when she turned it over to Alice and Leilani Carter. So hurry up and snag that video and save it so that way you can put it up before TikTok takes it down.
I'm pretty sure that Miracle Sims is going to post that on her page like she always do every single time.
Some of them, oh, did she? The whole thing? Because some of them said they only caught half of it, but I had hurried and caught the whole thing.
Okay, Sparkle says she have it. She says she have it.
Okay. Okay, good.
So, Peanut.
Well, for those who missed it and want to see it, it's on the page before they take it down.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for letting us know that finding
Perfect, thank you.
Bye. Finding
Can you kick me out?
She's so dangerous.
Dangerous.
Okay,
Stop playing with me.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. I got you.
Kick me out.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. that was a long delay. All right, y'all. So now y'all, this next video that I'm about to play, let's go ahead and see what Teresa want real quick. I I guess she's no longer here. Okay. All right. So let me get this out. Boom. Let me get that out. Now, y'all see the topic, okay?
Who the hell's that girl?
Happen to those of us careless enough to disrespect our ancestors.
Come on, man.
Okay.
All right. All right. Here we go. This shit right here. All right, y'all. All right, thank you, Randy.
Ooh, we jumped to 12. I call that a success. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get started. A couple days ago, I had posted on all my channels sort of a teaser, if you will, that I met Allie and Shelly Carter about a month ago. If you don't know who Allie Carter is, she is a survivor of SRA. And I need you guys to follow me here because I'm trying to censor a little bit, even though I think that YouTube is better than TikTok. So if you don't know what I'm saying, I'm going to need you to ask a friend and research it. So Allie Carter is a survivor of SRA, Mary Kate Ultra, and human transport. So I met them about a month ago, and I want to preface this by saying I have my bachelor's in social work. I work in foster care. I have for about 3.5 years. And I got my bachelor's degree over 10 years ago in social work. I've worked with kids for a very long time. And with that being said, I see like court orders all the time, adoption orders, birth certificates, other people's reports. I make my own notes. I do treatment.
Okay. So this is when, discernment come in. Ma'am, I don't know you. Don't know where you come from. Yes, allegedly you met up with Tori and Shelly. But the way you just described your credentials, you sound like you lying your ass off. I don't know nothing about you. But I can tell you right now, you lying your ass off. Allegedly. I'm going to say this one more time for the people in the back. I don't know you. Never seen you. Don't know where the fuck your ass came from. You lying your ass off. Well, let's continue.
Plans every month. And so I have a general idea of what those sort of look like. So it's not just somebody random who couldn't actually verify the documentation. So when I met them, they presented mounds and mounds and mounds of evidence. And you can't fake state seals. You can't fake state ID numbers for forms. And if you did, you'd be able to look up that that was fake. That's something you can also verify. If you see the little code at the bottom, you can search that code for that state, and it will tell you on the state's website whether that's the correct form or not. You can't.
Ma'am, I really hope that you find this video and this video do you very well, ma'am. We already been down that rabbit hole. Ma'am, those numbers, we looked up them numbers already. All those numbers were fake IDs. Them numbers wasn't attached to anything. So what the fuck is your ass talking about? What? Randy Edie what? Randy Edie what? We did that about 3-4 months ago. And your ass get on the internet saying this bullshit. Okay.
Take a judge's signature, that's probably prison time. And I know what adoption orders look like. So I just want to clarify that I reviewed tons and tons of information.
Okay, so you know what adoption orders look like. Okay, so I guess, again, the mother is lying. I guess her biological, first of all, they couldn't even keep their story straight. They couldn't even keep their own story. They kept calling timeout, flag on the play on each other. So what the hell, your ass? They snitched on themselves. So what the fuck your ass talking about? We showed the paperwork that they showed, allegedly, that they showed everybody, in the same paperwork that your ass was looking at. It was flaws all through that paperwork, and it was written in ink. States orders are typed up, ma'am. They're typed, okay. I think this is Brittany. Miracle is the black woman. Oh yeah, we definitely go. Yeah. This is. Yep.
The day that I met them, and it was all totally authentic. I mean, I don't know how much more somebody can provide. I don't know how much more somebody can just expose all of their wounds to the whole world, with their only message being to save the children and be aware, and still be attacked so viciously. I think that there are things that people can do in their neighborhoods to just keep an eye out as a start, but I want to explain that, like, these kids were very vulnerable. So she was already in a bad situation, and then she got put into foster care.
Okay, Miss Professional, you said she was in a bad situation. How you know? It's funny how you coming on the internet making these accusations and you just met these motherfuckers a month ago. How do you know she was in a fucked up situation? She told you, right? As a social worker, y'all normally do background checks. Y'all do thorough investigations before y'all make a decision, to remove children from their parent homes, right? I'm just wondering. You just met them a month ago, and you already came to the conclusion that you know this stuff as factual evidence or factual proof. It's amazing. Why she even on here talking? This one, Diva. She's talking with her chest out, like she know exactly what's going on. Let's see what else this crazy woman have to say.
And then we see all these notes and records of it being an even worse situation. She's around my age, and it is unbelievable to me that she's experienced so much in her short time here that she didn't deserve, shouldn't have had to go through. First of all, there were multiple CPS reports from her biological home. There were a bunch of them in a short period of time. Almost all of the siblings were named in each one. There was enough reports from the kids to be able to follow up. And nobody did that.
So you stupid lady. Listen, take it how you want it. Hell, sue me. Because right now you are lying on CPS documents. That's falsified. Number one is, if you looked at them reports, the same reports we looked at, a lot of that shit is marked out. So if these reports was true, Brittany, why did Miss Outlaw still have custody of her children? What made Tory so special? Because CPS don't they when they come in your home, they don't just take one, they take them all. You see how crazy you sounding, ma'am? No, I'm not even going to say that.
So as I was reading these notes, it was like referred out, closed out, referred out. No justification. So that's odd. She gets pulled into foster care, and somewhere along in there, in these notes from her social worker that she sees regularly, it says that she has a 27-year-old boyfriend. I want you to ask yourself if you would let your child have a 27-year-old boyfriend. And if you were a social worker, and if you were in my shoes, and you love these kids, you see them every week, you are the stand-in, you were the constant, why would you just turn your head the other way? I'm so sorry. I don't understand. I do case notes. I see my kids every week, and I would never, ever, ever, ever document that they told me that they had a 27-year-old boyfriend, let alone that they were afraid of said boyfriend. I don't know how you can document that for a child in foster care and then have no resolution. I don't understand how you can document years of child abuse and refer it out and never help them. So I just wanted to come on here and verify that. I'm kind of sick of the rumors, and I think that we need to stop heckling survivors and see what we can do about it. We just had Halloween pass, and kids are still being tortured every day. So I don't know if y'all are okay with that, but I'm certainly not. If it was one of your own and they got abducted and you just, nothing, nobody looks, nobody asks, nobody cares. And then you're putting a dollar sign on people. It gets me so mad. And I just don't think you guys understand.
That's not me, y'all. Okay, got it. All right, okay.
There are kitchens.
I really don't care about the kitchen. All right, any questions? That's why I played that video of Shelly running her mouth the way she was doing to turn around for this social worker to say, well, hell, she's telling the truth.
My turn.
Go ahead.
First of all, they played the shit out of her. Second of all, book sense and common sense are two totally different things. They played her. And we don't even have bachelors and we can see it.
No, Shelly did not show up to court today. Who's talking about me? He said he's talking about GV. Who's talking about me? How does she feel about false teeth report? Shelly told her people to file on GV. Oh yeah, she ain't gonna say nothing like that. Hold on one second. Davin, that's a new name. Hold on one second. Did I miss something?
Are you talking to YouTube?
No, sweetheart. Look at your TikTok chat.
You gonna quit tonight? I swear to God.
No, look at the TikTok chat. Yeah, y'all listen, ignore it. Y'all ignore it. They talking about Davin. Ignore it. Ignore it. Ignore it. All right? That's why it be hard for us to tell it. Just ignore it. Davin asked how much money I'll make you expect to make off Allie and Shelly all after this. About $4 million. About 4 million. We may go to 5 million. I know the Mars got it. Hopefully we could pull a good 6 million off this. Davin, you cool with that? Do I need to go up? Because we had a price tag at 8.7 million. Now, if you want to donate to that, the GoFundMe is www.gofundme.davin.org, and you can
Davin's muted. Go ahead. Carry on.
You said, "I'll shoot for even 10." We can go for 10 million. That's fine. That's fine. I appreciate it, Davin. Appreciate it. I'm glad you caught on. You know, like minds think alike. Davin, we love you too. All right, Davin. All right, cool. So far, I think I made and Davin, let me be transparent with you, sir. So far, I think I made maybe 130K off Tori and Shelly. And that was just last week alone. So if you hurry up, you can hit live right now and type in Allie and Shelly, and you'll see your bank account will start going up. So it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. You should try it out. All right. Okay. All right. So do we have any questions? Y'all going off on Davin. Do y'all have any questions before we deal with the live from yesterday? Randy, what you laughing at? So, everybody on YouTube. So this won't be very long. I'm finna shut down YouTube for maybe 30 seconds. Then I'm gonna restart it. So everybody right now on YouTube, just come right back, okay? These are two separate videos, all right? All right. So I'll see y'all in a few seconds, all right, YouTube? All right. And it's not, hold on. And there's not going to be a new live goal, so don't worry about that. Y'all done it for the night. See y'all shortly, YouTube.